Hi, readers. So we're going to jump right back into chapter 3 of Year of the Dog by Grace Lynn. It's called Welcoming the New Year. And the symbol for this chapter is a red, it's not red, but it's an envelope that represents something that the Chinese people, the Chinese culture gives out during their new year. After dinner, Mom gave us our special red envelopes, the color of the fully bloomed poinsettia. The poinsettia is the Christmas flower that we know, the holiday flower that we know. It's red, it's got points. So it's the color of a bloomed poinsettia with money in it. So it is red envelopes with money. Mine had $5. That was a lot of money, but not enough to make me rich. Lizzie got $10 since she was older. Then Mom got us ready for bed. Kiki had her own room and her own bed, but she never slept in it the whole night. She always got up in the middle of the night and went to go sleep with Mom and Dad. Lizzie and I shared a room. Our room was buttercup yellow, with flowers dancing around the walls. The carpet was bright blue. So I liked to pretend that it was the ocean and swim in my bunk bed. Lizzie slept on the top bunk because she was older, and Mom was afraid that I would roll off in the middle of the night. But I didn't like sleeping on the bottom. What if the bed broke and Lizzie came crashing through it? Lizzie would be okay because she'd be on top, but everything would crush me. Traditionally, Mom told us as she was helping Kiki put on her faded sky-colored pajamas, you are supposed to stay up as late as you can on Chinese New Year. The longer you stay awake, the longer your patients live. The longer your parents' lives will be. So I could try to keep you up all night. But tomorrow is school, so everyone goes to sleep. Aren't you worried? I asked. Aren't you worried? I asked. We should stay up so then you can have a long life. Yeah, Lizzie. Yeah, said Lizzie. Let's stay up all night. We don't have to go to school tomorrow. No school, Kiki chanted. No school. Sillies, Mom said. Everyone is going to sleep early and everyone is going to school tomorrow. But after she left, I worried. What if I went to sleep too soon and gave Mom and Dad a short life? If I stayed up a little extra minutes, would they live a little extra year? Or just an extra day? Don't go to bed yet. Let's stay up, I said to Lizzie. Okay, said Lizzie. But I could tell she was thinking more about staying up late than Mom's and Dad's lives. We turned on our bed lights and Lizzie took out her book. She was reading Mary Poppins. It was very different from the Disney movie we saw. In the book, Mary Poppins is really grumpy. But the characters have been on great adventures. They even see the circus in the stars. I wondered why they didn't put that in the movie, and Lizzie said it was probably because it was too hard to make the animals glitter, like if the animals were in the stars. I opened my book and it was called B is for Betsy, and it was about an American girl who goes to school. I liked it very much, but I couldn't stop thinking about what Mom said to me about the year of the dog and how it was the year I should think about what I wanted to be when I grow up. Lizzie, I asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm going to be a doctor, Lizzie said, like Dad and Grandpa. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, I said. You should be a doctor too, Lizzie said. You can get rich by being a doctor. Can't you get rich by being something else? I asked. Movie stars are rich. You can't be a movie star, said Lizzie. You have to be beautiful to be a movie star. You're not pretty enough to be a movie star. I stuck my tongue out at her, but since she was in the top bunk, she didn't see me. Besides, I continued, you have to have acting talent to be an actress. You better pick something else. You better pick something you have talent in. How do I know if I'm talented at something? I asked. I don't know, Lizzie said carelessly. I could hear her turning the pages in her book. Maybe if you won an award or something. But I've never won anything, I said. Well, maybe you'll win something later, Lizzie said. I could tell she wasn't really paying attention to me. There's lots of time. It was true. I had a whole year to figure it out. I watched the stars light up like a string of Christmas lights while I thought about what the new year would bring. When I heard Lizzie snore, I turned off the lamp and went to sleep. The year of the dog was here. And let me just get her bedroom window. Okay, readers, I will see you in class as we discuss these 3 chapters from The Year of the Dog by Gracelyn. See you in class.